2025 summer break. We will now go on the red hot lap to the first round that is happening after the summer break. Obviously, the round 15 of the championship, which is the Dutch Grand Prix over here, and that banked kind of the circuit, the Zandvoort circuit over here, and yeah, it will be quite an amazing lap. Obviously, with the red hot lap, you will probably think that over the weekend, you know, I will build up into some amazing lap in qualifying 3 with this SF1000 T818 Formula 1 racing simulator. But in fact, we will be quite surprised because it will be the end of the Q2 that I really managed to set the fastest time. You know, as I went through the sweeping tight turns that obviously have a lot of the camber, a lot of the elevation, a lot of the banking here in the Netherlands. Obviously, you know, very, very close to the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. So you will see this amazing, you know, red hot lap that I did at the end of the qualifying 2, believe it or not, where obviously I dipped below 70 seconds. I actually did 109.6. So can you believe just how fast the lap time was? Much faster, over half a second faster than, for example, the fastest laps that we did. So I was really happy about it. You know, my beautiful scarlet red Ferrari car was absolutely planted through all of the turns, as I went not just sector 1 purple, sector 2 purple, I went triple purple over here after the summer break to planted obviously on that provisional pole position. And obviously you will then see in the qualifying, as we are obviously it is all about the Dutch Grand Prix this weekend after that amazing summer break. You will then see, you know, just how well I fared in the qualifying 3. I came close to the time, but I was still a couple of tenths down. So over here, this is exactly why we're doing the red hot lap. So on this beautiful scarlet red retina iMac, we will then show you exactly, you know, that run up, and you will be placed right into the cockpit so that you can see exactly, for example, how and where I utilize the battery, which is very important, right? Because it's not all about just, you know, getting the braking right, obviously not locking up, getting the great traction, hitting the apexes right, but also, for example, you know, how you're changing the setting, especially how you're deploying that ES, the energy store, that battery power all throughout the lap, as obviously you will be a bit lighter on the fuel, especially as this would be the final lap in the qualifying 2. Again, I managed to improve by about 6 tenths. Obviously, also with my new handsome haircut, you know, that will shave off a couple of, you know, tenths or maybe hundreds or thousands of a tenth as well. So I'm sure you guys are very excited to see it. You know, I have to say that this is definitely not one of my favorite tracks, but you know, it can be really exciting to drive, especially, you know, you can definitely feel lots of the G-forces, you know, even in a simulator, as obviously, you know, it's an old school track, and yeah, you know, we can be so pleased, you know, to do ever so well over here and to set such a blistering time. So without further ado, we will take a look at it, you know, as we continue our scintillating form in this record-breaking season over here with the red hot lap for the Zandvoort, the Dutch Grand Prix, round 15 of the 2025 FIA Formula 1 World Championship. Are you guys ready for it? Of course you are. So 3, 2, 1.